5. In the front court, it's Caron Butler, Blake Griffin, and DeAndre Jordan. Chris Paul is out there with Crawford. And for Indiana, Weston Hibberter up front. Green is out there with George Hill. And it's George in at the small forward position. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Hill up top. Pass to West. Great D that time from Griffin. So it's the Clippers now. Here's Crawford. That's good. Crawford's got the game going here with the first basket for the Clippers. On defense, the Clippers. 27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Paul. In strong with the one-handed jam.
You let him get to the rim, and that's exactly what's going to happen. You deserve that.
He's more than capable, you're right, Clark, of providing some great highlight reel material.
Yes, sir.
And for a point guard to finish like that, I mean, that is just special.
Hill kicks it to West. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
Only got a half step on his man, but that's all he needed when he ran off the pick. And as a result, able to finish the layup. That's nicely done.
Home. That's good.
That's how you exploit that defense. Take the ball right to the basket.
And so the first quarter is in the books. The Clippers on top, up 4. And back. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Solid first quarter for this club. They came out strong, and they've put together some nice momentum here.
Steve, I like the looks they've gotten on offense. A lot of good ones.
So with Griffin sitting on the bench, here's who's on the floor now for Vinny Del Negro. Willie Green out there at Bledsoe. Then it's Matt Barnes. Then there's Ryan Hollins. And it's Odom in at the 4 slot. Here's Barnes. Buries the long-range jumper. Barnes has got himself on the board with 3 there.
He loves operating in that kind of space.
Augustine with it. He kicks it to Hansbrough. High post try. Barnes grabs the miss.
Yeah, that's very uncharacteristic for him to miss that shot with such little defensive pressure.
And Green gets it to go. So it's the Pacers now. 7-point differential. Here is Augustine. With 4 seconds on the clock, and the shot is good. Augustine's got 4 this quarter.
That's an old-fashioned finish there, guys. Going to the finger roll to get the easy 2.
That's good. And so we wrap up the first half. Clippers lead by 7.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Hey everyone, I'm Damon Bruce. A great game going on out in Indiana. The Los Angeles Clippers in front against Indiana. Their great passing has been fun to watch, keeping the ball moving and picking apart that D. CP3 coming in loud and clear. They've also seen the numbers from Matt Barnes in this one.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
Looking at the game for Paul, he's got 4 points, and he's come away with the steal, too.
Well, when he's had the chance to be a factor defensively, he's taken it. You know, that steal was just another example of it.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Pacers. Weston Hibberter up front.
Hammer time! Hammer time! I can't imagine that we'll see one better than that tonight.
I'm with you on that, aren't you, Steve?
Oh, yeah, I'd be shocked if we saw something more entertaining than that one.
And the highlight reel replay, brought to you by Sprite. Good stuff. Paul kicks to Griffin. The monster one-hand slam.
Tearing that roof down with that one.
Yeah, and really a dunk contest dunk that time. Wow.
Yeah, unreal. What a dunk.
Paul against Hill. Hill gets a screen from West. And here's George for 3. Gets the bucket.
The defense really has to pick it up here, guys. They allowed themselves to get picked too easily.
Paul kicks to Jordan. Outside Griffin. takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Here's Hill. No good on the buzzer beater. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. The Clippers on top, leading by
17.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Now, let's check in with Doris Burke for the Sprite Uncontainable Game. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Our uncontainable game in this one, the stretch by the Clippers. It was their defense that led the way for them back in that first quarter as they were getting hands up and bothering all kinds of shots. One more quarter of that, and the game is theirs.
Doris, thank you. That was quite a run they had. Quite exemplary of what we think of when we think about that turning point. Definitely a Sprite uncontainable game moment.
Yeah, you won't get any argument from me, Kevin. It was as big a factor in this game as anything. You know, when a team builds up that much momentum, it just becomes so hard to turn the tide back around.
Yeah, Steve, they just kept the throttle down. They sensed an area of weakness and then just continued to exploit it, never letting up.
So for the Clippers right now, the dunk factory of Griffin and Jordan are in the middle. Willie Green out there with Chris Paul, and it's Barnes in at the three. West with the steal.
Urgent possession here, Clark. They need a basket.
No doubt about it, Steve. They need quick, efficient scoring.
Well, if you like offense, you'll love this game.
Yep, a high-scoring affair. Both squads saving their energy for the offensive end of the floor because they definitely aren't doing anything defensively.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yep, you got to extend the game here. Try to keep that clock from moving.
And the first of two misses. And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. And here is Hill. Goes right up. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. Here's Hill. So the Clippers with the win. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me,